Go get your brushes, go get your paint. This is how you do it, the Shoshie way. I'm gonna teach you, be ready to learn. 'Cause when I'm done, it's your turn. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. Turn on, tune in, hear what I say. Watch real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above. And if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what grows. And when I'm through, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. 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 We paint miniatures.
It is Shoshie, and we are live, and I'm just checking to sign into chat real quick. Welcome. It's going to take a few minutes. We're just going to hang out for just a few minutes while we wait for folks to come by. Also, I'm going to grab the link because we're having a giveaway of a really gorgeous serif model that I'm going to show you. Give me one second. If you're in the chat and are watching right now, give me a holler. Just do a shout out just so I know who's watching. Anybody's here. Here's the link. Boop-a-doo. There we go. All right. Hopefully people are getting the message. I just did all the go lives and I'm waiting to see. Let me make sure I have Twitter. I'd like make sure I told folks on Twitter. There we go. All right. So today we're going to be painting the rest of the model that I worked on yesterday, which is Dreamstate. That's what we're working on, this right here. And I will be painting her, and I'm also going to be giving away a model, hopefully. Yay, Nick! Welcome! Hello from the UK. Yes, hello from the US. All right, I'm excited. I'm always happy when I have at least one person watching, because I get paranoid when it's just me. Okay, I'm just checking Twitter real quick to make sure, because I linked my OBS and my Facebook together, and I hopefully had a go live message go forth. Let's see. I just want to make sure it happens, so I'm going to let my people know. So I was thinking about the model yesterday, and yeah, it did not do anything. Okay, so hang on, let me make a quick tweet. So here we go. We're gonna make a quick tweet so people know I'm live. Here we go, on YouTube. Let me spell YouTube right. There we go. Dreamstate by Mindwork Games. Oops, sponsored by Mind. Yeah, there we go. All right, we're almost done here. There we go. There. So also remember, any models, I'm going to announce the winner of the model here, so people will know right away if they won or not. They can check the video. Their gorgeous Seraph model. Link in bio. Alright, now I give them the link. Oh, that's the link to the giveaway. I don't want to, announce the giveaway to the world. Alright, hold on one second. Let me give Hey, we got a bunch of... Hey, Sean and Grumple. Yay! I'm doing good. And Robert is here as well. Yay, we have a bunch of people watching. So I was just telling Nick, who's in chat, that as long as people are in chat, I can start. I'm just doing a quick tweet just to make sure people on Twitter know that I am live now. And I'm going to post the link again to if you've not entered the giveaway yet, here is the link to the giveaway again. So you guys can enter. There we go. It's a web page, a web form, and I'm going to be announcing that toward the end of the stream. So let me check. You just need to make sure your correct email is in there. Otherwise, I probably won't be able to reach you. Okay, there we go. I need the link to my channel. Here we go. There we go. We'll just steal that. There we go. Cut. Oh, yeah. All right. Twitter. Hopefully Twitter won't kill my link too much. Wait, that's why. So there we go. And as well. Okay, hold on one second. All right, I'm great. I'm good. I've got it. I'm good to go. Okay, that's what I wanted to give. I just forgot to put the picture. Nobody's gonna come over here. We'll see. You never know. Twitter's funny. Okay. We'll just let it be. You guys will have more chances if less people show up, right? You guys are like, you want more people to come to the stream. This is what people told me yesterday. Like, I want more people to come to the stream, but I don't want more people to win. Hey, yes, I'm doing good. Okay, I want to show you. This is what we worked on yesterday. And I did rearrange my camera around a little bit. Hopefully people will be able to see things better now. The other thing I want to show you is this. These are not acrylic paints. Okay, and I'm not trying to get you to go buy these paints. It's just what I wanted, and I don't think they're necessarily the best for miniatures, but they are the Windsor and Newton water mixable oils. So what I needed these for was because while I was painting this, everything was looking super matte and also chalky as heck, and I was frustrated with that. So I thought, you know, what if I just go switch to oils? But I don't like to use regular oils because of all the turpentine and everything and the fumes, and I've got geckos. But they're called alkalids, and they mix with water. They're nice. They're made in France. How cool. But anyway, Windsor Newton water mixable oils. So these are the colors that I've got on my palette. This is actually right here. This is a acrylic yellow from Schmenke. I think I said that wrong. Just entered. So how are your minis doing? Good. They're doing good. Let me just check something real quick. I want to make sure I'm logged into the chat so I can read everything. Here we go. Oh, you got to get one still? You missed the pre-order, Sean, but I might have some extra coming. So if you're wanting one of the angels, there's a chance you'll still be able to get one, but really I'm only doing pre-orders. I'm not doing shop stuff because I don't want to have to carry inventory. So from now on, if you see a pre-order that I'm doing, jump on it because that's probably the best time to order. Let's start with this. So this is her like little moon face mask that she's wearing. Actually, do I want to start with this? I want to actually finish this cloth right here. Let's work on that. I started on the back, and I'm going to go ahead and put some Payne's Gray down. Ooh, that's really dark. We're going to have to thin that a lot. We don't need much of that at all. And I need a stiff brush because these oils are pretty thick. So I'm going to look for a craft brush. This one's kind of old. Maybe it'll work. Let me get it wet and see. This is actually an old watercolor brush. That'll work. So I'm going to grab some white. This big chunky white over here. And let's mix up some gray, just a tiny bit. Ooh, Payne's Gray is a really cold gray. That's okay. I'm going to add just a smidge of magenta to it to purple it up, and then more little tiny bit of yellow to desaturate. Yeah, that's better. That's much better. There we go. We got kind of a neutrally colored gray. Now I can go in here and just finish this cloth right here. See how fast this is with this oils? And I don't have to, and I'm going to have to wait in between a little bit. This is the only thing about oils that is a big pain, is how much you have to. I'm going to add some more Payne's Gray to this because it's a little bit. There we go. Yeah. See how quickly you can change things? Oh, let me move over here. I was trying not to be on top of my palette. If you see me get off camera, let me know as soon as you can, so that I can move over, because I'm not trying to be off camera. All right, just getting my base coat on here so I can set this aside for a minute. Let's get the bottom here as well. Ooh. get some more gray because that needs to be darker probably. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's so pretty, that color. Let's put some more down in there in the crevices. There we go. Now that I'm looking at it, I really like that particular color of gray. I'm going to go ahead back over everything. The reason why I decided to switch to these oils, well, sorry, water mixable oils, I need to say, is because I wasn't getting the exact look I wanted to with my acrylics, and I was fighting them so much, and I was like, I don't have enough satin acrylics to really show people what I want to do. Did you start her? I did. However, again, the green base that I started her with was a little too dark. So I ended up, like I said, I had to use a lot of white to lighten things, which made things really chalky. If I had to do it all over again, I would have put the green base down, but then done a zenithal, so that a zenithal white. So that way I would have had some light undertones underneath, so I wouldn't have to work so hard to come back up. And that's what happened here. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I sabotaged myself by having really dark colors to start with. So I would do that over again probably. All right, I'm just gonna go around here. Get the little X. I love that color now. Do these oil paints take as long? No, not as long. They don't take nearly as long. Also, what I've noticed is that you can kind of hit these with the hairdryer a little bit. It will kind of create like a cured layer. Does that make sense? Where it's still drying underneath, but it does, so quote unquote, dry it a little faster. And I do like that about these, that they dry a lot faster than the regular oils. You can also hit it with a layer of dull coat, like some spray dull coat, and that will help it cure a little faster as well. But what's really nice is you can use these mixed a little bit with your acrylics. Now you still kind of have to follow that rule of fat over lean. Oil is fat and lean is your acrylic. But the nice thing is, like I said, I can, once these are quote unquote dry, can go back and can use these, once it's dry, I can use acrylic over it then. There we go. And like I said, because they're water mixable, you can just use water with them. I recommend not using necessarily natural hair brushes with them. I think you should get some of those craft brushes. All right, now I'm going to get some white. I'm going to add a little bit of yellow to that so that it's not quite so white. And I'm just going to start blending my highlights. And notice how I have my brush kind of fanned out like this. That's so I can just hit the top of my folds here. And again, it'll blend really nice. And again, the other reason why I wanted to use this brand of paints is because I want it to look like a painting. And if I'm using this, oil paints, it definitely will. Oh, there's my yellow for my moon. I just found that. That's cool. All right, I need to go double check my phone so that we can look at the original painting of Mindwork Games. Hang on a second here. Mindwork Games. There we go. Mindwork Games Dreamstate. So the other thing is it doesn't dry on your brush either. That's the other thing. Okay, so here's a photograph of the model in front. I think this might be a painted model. I'm not sure, but in front of the painting. And then there's the actual painting. So this is sort of what I'm going for. And I'm looking at the original paint of the artist here. It looks like this gray has just the tiniest amount of green in it. So I'm just going to add a skosh of green and a tiny bit of magenta because I think it's maybe not magenta. Magenta and that green turn into a purpley color. Maybe a little blue. Nope. We need, because now there's so much blue in my paint. Try a little yellow. Too much. Everything is super pigmented. Ooh, there we go. There we go. There we go. That's the color right there. See? It's very hard to see, but it's like, and I need to add more Payne's Gray to it as well. There we go. So I'm going to go back in here. And I'm just noticing also the shadows are very brown, which I have some brown. We can add brown over here. There we go. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that, actually. Yes, thank you. Here's the link. I will add the link every time Bachelor posts that. That'll help me remind me to do the link. Paste. Oops, that's the wrong link. Delete. Let me grab the link up here. Copy link address. Here we go. Let's try this. Ugh. Annoying. Well, we're going to have some snafus today, looks like. That is a crazy delete. There we go. Alright, let me try to get this bit.ly link for you one more time. Here it is. Copy. I should have just done that in the first place. There. Now we got it. Boom. There. There. Ha-ha. Alright, thank you, Bachelor. Don't forget to claim your 15% code as well. That's the other nice thing. Yeah, I really like that brown so much more. I'm going to put my streaming glasses on so I can see chat much better. Yeah, that brown is way better. This is the only problem for me with oils is that I will change my mind mid-paint, just like I'm doing right now. And then I have to go back and fix it again. And the thing about oils is you can change it and change it and change it. So some people, that's really good. People with a lot of executive functioning. For me, it's okay until I have to change it again, because there we go, more brown. Yeah. I'm just mixing it right on the thing here. It's gonna mix with that Payne's Gray that's already under there. Alright, I just rinsed my brush. See, I got a little tiny bit of schmutz on her leg here, but look at that. I can just take a little water and wick it right off. That's pretty. Somebody sent me a picture today of a receipt that they had spent at Mindwork Games. I thought that was awesome. I was like, yeah, that'll be bad for your wallet. I'm not too concerned about how this blanket looks, because it is gonna get highlighted a lot. So Let me do some paint, more Payne's Gray in here, cause there we go. And see again, once again, I got schmutz on her leg. But I can just scrub that off with a light brush. There we go. This is a Monument brush, and their brushes are a lot softer than the ones that I use for mini painting, which actually is nice for painting with oils because of the ability to just kind of feather. So you can see those two little streaks right there. Now I can kind of feather this in and see, blend that so nice. Yeah, I like that. Get back in here with this brown. Yeah, I'm happy with that green, I think. So how has everybody been doing? I haven't seen Sean in a long time. What have you been painting? And so post what you've been working on. It also helps me if you tell me how you heard about this stream, because it lets me know where people are coming from. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That looks really good. Now we can go in with this lighter green color that I've got over here. And let's see what happens when we start putting that down. I'm just blocking it in. I'm gonna add a little bit more ochre and see what happens. Yeah, not bad. It kind of brought up the luminosity a little bit. This is a really poopy color, but when you put that green on top of it, it starts looking good. Alright. See, this, you can kind of see how it's a little bit more dry looking over here. And kind of paint across those ridges so that it just brushes on the tops of them. We've got more paint on her leg. See how that does that? It just kind of appeared, didn't it? Let's feather this away. There we go. Okay, good job. Alright, I'm going to move on to her skin just a smidge. And I'm going to use a different brush. Let's try this smaller one that's got a little more detail to it. I'm going to use this bright kind of peachy color over here, this one, and I made this with a little orange and a little white, because there are areas of, and I'm also seeing bright, so right here, yes. Hey, Pandateca, how are you? Good to see you. Happy weekend. I'm just sketching on the color because, again, it blends so nice. You can do that. And then I'm going to use this browner color right over here to start drawing in this shadow that's supposed to be over here. I'm going to add a little bit more umber. How's it going, Pandateca? I need to add a little green to that so that it desaturates a little bit. Okay, rinse, blotting out most of the water. Now I can come back in here and start fuzzing out the line between these two. I'm gonna grab some peach. You're fine, you made it here, yes. Oh yes, thank you. Oh, did I post the wrong link, Bachelor? Thank you. Where did I post the wrong link? Everywhere, probably. Dang it. Well. Hopefully people will find their way over here. I did post on Twitter. Yeah, I did post on Twitter that people could just come to Shoshie's Minis on YouTube. Alright, white. A little bit of white here. Go back to my bigger brush. There we go. Because like I said, they're water mixable, so you can kind of blend stuff a little better. There we go. And I really do like this luminous peach color. The one who got me into using oils was Kirill Kanaev, I think is his name. He's a Russian painter that is really like one of the best painters I've ever met. And just really good. That has a little blue in it. Little blue-gray there. Yeah, there we go. See how fast these are? You've been watching my KDM streams, which are great, but you must admit that's okay. You can still learn stuff by just watching, right? I'm learning as I'm going as well. I have a background in art, but sometimes you learn stuff that you can use right away, and sometimes you have to, you know, just absorb and then learn about how you can use it later. The main reason why I switched to these, I'm going to go back, I could go back to acrylics later, but I really wanted to have this painted look, you know? Hi Simon, I switched to oils and I think some people said that it's a little beyond. Okay, so watch that. I put this down. I have a big fluffy brush. See how I put that spot down? I can kind of just barely, and it just blends it. Hit it with that big fluffy brush like this. And that's all I use that brush for, is to just blend my little spot highlights like that. Put some more in. Okay. There's a little bit of lint in it. Okay, and then there's quite a bit of light color on this leg as well. I forgot to blend over here as you would be, so you know, here's the thing, like I said, I'm not trying to convince people to buy these paints, but if you've never tried oils, they're not as hard as you think they are, because they blend so nice. And if you can paint with acrylics, it's all the same skill. It really is. Nice. You should look for. So this is what we've been doing. They're water mixable oil color, and you can use them with acrylics. Well, to an extent, you should use them over acrylics, but you can use them, paint with acrylic, and then you know, this is what I'm doing. I'm highlighting it with the oils. Right. Make sure there's no cat hairs in my brush there. There we go. They do take longer to dry, yes. There's different, see how this is drying? The whites are always going to dry faster. So I've started working on the back of her a little bit. What do I want to do? For her hair, I think I'm going to go back to acrylics. Yeah, we started out with this brown, and now we're going to work out, we're going to go back to acrylics for her hair. Here we go. This is it, dark golden brown, which is very similar to what some of these things here that I have. And I'm going to take off glasses for this. And I'm just going to take the side of my brush, just like I did with the oil paint over here. I'm using the acrylic paint. See how the scales are transferable? I'm just highlighting with the side of my brush the acrylic paint right here. This is, I forgot to tell you, the color is Pro Krill Dark Golden Brown. It's a nice ochre color. There we go. See, now this ties in with her blanket. Getting those. It's almost like a not quite dry brushing. It's like over brushing. That's it. And when you want to add a little bit more paint, to pull down over that to. I'm focusing. I'm looking at where is the light hitting the top of her head, and it looks like it's like toward the middle here. And on the sides where it starts bending around her head. There we go. Okay, now this side of her hair. Oops, sorry. Make sure I'm on camera. There we go. Put my sticker right here so I can kind of hold it above it. There we go. I really hope this dries a little sooner. Let me try to put some of this ochre. Oh yeah, it does go right over it. Awesome. So, sometimes you can't paint acrylics over oils, but you can paint acrylics over these water mixable oils. Not too bad. It's not repelling it, which is interesting. I have no idea if it's going to take forever to dry, though. That's the only problem is. I like that. I'm going to add a little bit of white to that. so we can get a highlight on some of these cloth folds. A little bit more white here. See how that looks? That's pretty, huh? Desaturated the highlight really nice. Hair dryer, matte varnish. If all else fails, seal that whiz. Exactly. Yeah, I might try muting and seeing what happens with the hair dryer. But look at, I mean, do you know how much time and blending this would take if I had been trying to do this with a regular acrylic paint? Need a little bit more white. Try it back over here. That's good. Okay, we're getting there. I'm not 100% happy with her hair yet. I need to look at this color. I might need to add some yellow, some white to my ochre over here. Let's try that. Let's add a little bit of yellow ochre. Let's see. There we go. Let's try that. Some of these pieces. And we can always knock them back down with this brown. Yes. There we go. That's what I needed to do. Still reads as brown that way. Yeah, that I'm happy with that. She doesn't feel like, so notice the difference between these oil paints and the acrylics is like this looks like real skin, doesn't it? And that's another reason to think about trying to, especially if you're going to have a display model like this, if you're going to get this model with your 15% off coupon. You like how I threw that in there? And let me throw in the link one more time for people who are just joining us. There we go. There we go, Bat. You got the link also. You got the to enter. Alright, that looks really nice. Okay, I really feel like I'm in a good place with her. I might want to add a little brown to the top of her hand here, so it feels alive. I'm going to go ahead and wick this with the little, there we go, blend, blend, blend. Love it. Okay, let me get my moon. So the moon is very painterly. I'm going to base it all with, let me show you what it looks like here. Let me go back to my camera. There's the moon. All of this underpainting I'm going to do is going to be this ochre color right here. And again, these are techniques that you can use on your acrylics. So I'm going to start painting with some of this ochres. It looks like there's orange. You can see orange on the moon. I can see some of that green again. Do you see that little spot of almost like a burgundy right there? That's like the most interesting thing I'm noticing. It really helps to have a reference like this where you can go in and see, look, there's that spot highlight that I just painted earlier. There's another one underneath that I ignored. Alright, let's see. Let's start with the moon. Let me look here. And I'm gonna paint both sides of it. That's the other thing. Alright. I'm gonna go with my dark umber, which is my Pro color. And it looks like this color is right here. I'm just gonna block it in right now because again with the oils we can blend over it. Following my design here. Got a nice dark shadow under his nose. The zenithal really helps me see where I want to paint. And again, this is the acrylic. Flipping it upside down, 'cause it's easier to turn the model and keep the brush in the same spot all the time, right? Same thing with that cheekbone right here, blocking that in. On the underside of that nose. It does have like a little cleft on his I can't remember what it's called. Ro, do you remember the name of the cleft in between your lips, or right above your lips? Somebody I used to follow me, and they were like an anatomy person. That was always handy. Alright, so there, we need to bring this down a little bit more. Good. And the edges of his little moon face are also kind of dark. Yellow is a difficult color to paint because it's so transparent. So that's why it was so important to get this thing here. So I've got yellow now. I'm just going to glaze this over the existing white that's already there, and then blend it into my ochre if I can. Yeah, no idea. Sorry. See how the transparent yellow looks okay because we've got that beautiful spray of white zenithal right there. Let me get my ochre again up here where it's darker. Just trying to blend that in. I just noticed that add a little yellow to that. See, you can see where the black is, the yellow isn't as smooth, right? Because it's a light color trying to cover a dark color. It's much more smooth. There we go. You are getting there. I'm going to take a peek at that. Is going to look really, really cool. You can already tell. Grabbing my yellow. For the eyes, I just grabbed pure yellow because I know that tip of that nose and the other parts are going to be really yellow. Whoa. And like I said, I can always go darker, but I can't go lighter. I can, because I have these oils. I lied. Haha. Yeah, everything in the oils is much more opaque. Oh wow, look at that pretty, pretty moon. Grab some of that brown. Okay. Look at my reference real quick. Need to get some of that orange in there. I'm grabbing this orange. It's all under his cheekbone and on his eyes. So let's see. Wipe a bunch off. Here's the other nice thing. If you don't like it, just wipe it off. Got a little bit of orange around his mouth. Get some sienna in there too. Oh, yeah. That looks good. Once I get all my darks in, I can come back and start lightening things. His nose is a weird color. There we go. And remember that spot of burgundy. What can I mix burgundy with? I can go over here. A little bit more magenta with that. Yep. Try a little bit more magenta. Maybe a little tiny bit of Payne's Gray. Oh yeah, there we go. Put my glasses back on. Real Bob Ross moment. You looked away and boom, half finished. Oh no! So this is the darkest spot, and I'm gonna go ahead and draw these in. This upper lip. Oh, I hit his. Oh, that's okay. Let's get this other part of his bottom lip. Looks cool. Okay. Now, this is the part where the oils are going to come in really handy. We need some white, which this white is so chunky. Hold on, look at this. I need something to, maybe it's dried out. I don't know. Let's do that. Let's add a little bit of ochre, maybe? Yeah, and a little yellow, little tiny bit of yellow. And a tiny bit of orange. Nope, the orange pasteled out really quick. So, we're not going to do that. We're going to do this instead. We're going to mix yellow with our orange and see if I can get that color back. There's too much white in my brush now. There we go. You look at that beautiful warm yellow now that I've got. And I'm going to try to get this it's still really transparent. That's why I wanted to add some Let's try this again. Let's add a tiny, tiny bit of white, maybe? It's better. Okay, we're getting there. Notice that it did we probably will need to hair dry this a little bit because it's streaky. And again, yellows and whites take forever to dry, so we're probably going to need to... Let me try to hit this with the hairdryer and let's see what happens. Hopefully it won't just blow everywhere. Alright, give me 1 second. I'm going to let you guys watch me. I'm going to mute. Okay. I think that helped a lot. Let's take a look. Give me a second here. There we go. So it did sort of dry. That's how fast. All right, let's see. Let's get some yellow here. Let's just try straight yellow and see what happens then. I need some orange in there, just a smidge. Oh, I just realized this is acrylic mixed with water-soluble oil. That's probably what helped it dry. That's interesting. Alright, well that's okay. We're gonna make it work. Let me look at her. Yeah. This side is much less orangey. It's also drying really nice. Because I'm not painting on it as much, probably. Oh yeah, that dried real well. Okay. See how nice it's starting to look? Ooh, it looks really freaky back from the front. I'm going to add a little white now. Hold on a minute to make sure I'm doing this right. Yeah, a little white to my yellow. Because his forehead is very pastel, actually. There we go. That's pretty. A little bit more white. Now this should cover. Huge transformation. I know. There's a big cat hair right here. That's the only big downside I'm having right now. Let's try the fluffy brush. Blendy blend. Blendy blend. Blendy blend. Oh yeah. Let's do highlight on the top of the cheek. I wiped it with my finger since it wasn't being where I wanted it to be. There's a little white area under his nose here. And behind his nose as well, huh? rinse. Try to dry my brush. I've been dabbing things on a paper towel quite a bit. Let me get a little bit of this yellow-white color. Yes. There's a little spot right here under his lip. Ah! Now my brush is fighting me. See, this brush sees when before I wanted it to fan out, now I want it to point. And that's tripping me up. Let's get that nice orange eyeball. Oops. This orange. Orange is also another transparent color, which is annoying. Get the other side. This is the point where I kind of am going to deviate off from the artwork and see if I can get it to look good just as on my own. I really love the texture and everything that the oils are making. I need to do this over here. Let's see. Let's go with this greenish color here. Yeah, that green is a nice transition to the edges. Lovely. I do want more white on this though. I'm gonna switch brushes. I need a very short brush is what I really need. I don't know if I have anything. Here we go. This is Game Envy. It's got a shorter thing I can detail with a little bit more. Let's grab this yellow and maybe more white. Oh, and I forgot there is like I squint, I can kind of see a little white area here. Let's go with the water. That was good. Let's do more white. Need a little bit of that orangey color for his bottom lip. And then he does have this green brown color under his nose still, which I put back there. There we go. this yellow down here. Yes, that was it. That was it, to balance out that forehead. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little dot of white here. I need that orangey yellow right here. Now this is the side that gets tricky because I don't have a flopped reference, so I have to make up what I'm doing over here. That's okay. I'm gonna go back with my white. See, I'm just gonna see if I can, actually if I hold it like this, I can do better. And that white spot right here, let's add a little bit more yellow, just a tiny bit of yellow. Yeah, there we go. And then there was this whole spot right here that had a little white. Oh yeah. And the nostril. Yeah, it's on that one too. Okay. Cheekbones. He needs this, like, a little bit of, I'm just going to put some tiny bit of magenta. And I've got it thinned out. Just a little bit right here on the cheeks. Make sure I'm on camera. There we go. Ah, too much! Thankfully it's oil. We can wipe it off, see? Rinse it off. Okay, there we go. Much better. That's what I wanted. Okay, so now that I see that, it's not orange that made that. It's actually magenta over the yellow, which makes more sense now. Okay. Because magenta and yellow make orange. And to be fair, painting magenta over yellow is a whole lot easier than trying to deal with orange. Okay, maybe I got a little bit too much on his face here. Okay, so now she does have some eyelashes on these eyes, which I'm gonna do with acrylic because it will, I'm too worried about the oils running. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with this mahogany. It's dark enough and it's not too dark. Wow, that moon is looking awesome. I know, isn't he? It's looking really cool. But we gotta work with some of these textures here. But I like how painted it looks. It looks like a painting. Sorry, let me grab some yellows and some ochre. Just to brush over some of this white. Yeah, that's too light. It's okay. He's getting there, though. I think it looks cool. Hi, Breakful. Hello. Thank you. Yes, this is the moon, which is the mask part of this model. And I do need some more. There we go. There we go. Smooth that through. Yes. See, by putting that ochre right over that. You can do that with a bigger brush. This is the acrylic over the oil. And it looks pretty good. A bit more. It got too much water. That will probably repel just because it's too much water. Okay. Very good, very good. I want something very light over here, but on his lip, this lip right here. I'm painting it upside down so I can get it just right. That was looking good. I'm happy with this. All right, there is a highlight. I think I got it already, but I'm going to put it back. Does it look like it kind of, ooh, too much. I feel like this time today, I'm not fighting with my paints nearly as much as I was yesterday. But you know, sometimes you've got to go through that ugly stage, right? Let's do it on this side. Yeah. It's very pretty. Oh yeah, we were going to do the eyelids. Totally forgot. All right, grabbing this burgundy that's super dark. Just going to hit these eyelashes. I flip over the moon to get the other side. Bachelor and I were talking about this, and we were talking about how the face is very masculine. And I thought he was like, you know, he wasn't sure about it because he was like, the face is so masculine. I was like, yeah, it's the man in the moon. Because she's wearing a mask of the man in the moon. I like that. I want to go darker a little bit with the eyelids back here. Maybe I'm going to add a tiny bit of green to go darker. Hold on a second. All my green is like gooey. What happened? Oh, you know what? I know what happened. The watercolor, the oils, the water mixable part is soaking up some of the water in the wet palette. So maybe not, don't use a wet palette with these then. That would be my advice. So I mixed, what did I mix? I mixed a little bit of this burnt sienna with my green, and it gave me a really nice super dark color, which is perfect for what I'm doing. That one reads a little green, but that's okay. I'm gonna get some more sienna. There, that's better. Beautiful. Gonna go just around the nostril, just a smidge. Now this is not serene music. This always happens. Okay, I gotta take a second, wipe this brush off because it's got too much green on it. I want to have water on it, not green. go. All right, that's pretty good. So, where is my face? Let's take a look. Oh yeah, what is that? What a nice thing. And because everything is so desaturated, look at how beautiful that moon looks now. What about her band around her head? Did we paint that? Nope, we did not. We're going to use some ochre for that and add a little bit of, there we go. See, her legs are dried. This is still wet, but it's okay. And I'm going to take the same kind of greeny color and start doing like some non-metallic metal business over here. Maybe. Let's do some sienna first here. Then we can go to the ochre. Right, and a little yellow now. Smaller. And then straight to white, maybe a little bit of yellow and, ooh, big cat hair, boom. Okay, good enough. Let me make sure there's a tiny little dot. There we go. Okay. Where'd my moon go? Okay, so now the next phase is I'm going to take her off and put her on the base. Now I just need to see what she looks like on the base because I'm pretty sure I need to repaint the base because I don't think it looks how I want it to look. Make sure I don't have any schmutz on my... There we go. Okay, so now we can put her on this. Not bad. I don't know. What do you think? Should I leave it green? I don't know. I think I need to change the color a little bit. I think I need to change the color to more desaturated. Let's see what you guys say. You missed the beginning today, the acrylics over oil and back and forth. I don't think you could do that with slow drying oil. No, yeah, you can't do it with slow drying oil. You can do oil over acrylic, but you can't do acrylic over oil. And I'm going to post that link again. If you missed it, please go enter because I'm going to show you guys the model I'm giving away is the Seraph. There we go. Here's the link. Be right back. I'm going to grab, where did I put it? The Seraph medal is on the floor. It's on the floor, Bat. It's my floor desk. Okay. All right, let's take a peek. We're going to show this off again. You like the green? Yeah. Okay. Here is the gorgeous, and I think I've got some paint on my glasses. This is the gorgeous Seraph model that Mindwork Games is sent me as well, and I'm going to do a little unboxing of it. Remember the whole coupon, 15% off, Shoshie sent me, or sorry, Shoshie 15 is the coupon. You can get this too. You can get, it's 15% off your whole order. So take this out here. Boop, boop. There's lots of crinkle paper in here. All right, hold on. All right, take a look. Here she is. Yeah, it can't fall further if it's on the floor. These are the wings. Here's the wings. They hook into her back. Let's use a little stick tack so you guys can see the full effect here. You can do this. Okay, let's try this. Push that into the sticky tack. There we go. There we go. So you can see how gorgeous this model is. She's really beautiful. She does have the eyelids again. Here is now so she's drawing her sword. I'm going to take this out carefully. She's got one hand holding the pommel like this, and the other hand holding the scabbard just like that. And so she's drawing her sword, and then she's got, this is the hilt. The hilt goes like this. It all fits together. It's kind of picky. There we go. Yeah. If you want to pin this, it's going to be a little tricky, but probably build the sword before you do anything. That would be my guess. But she's really pretty. Here's the box art. It's based on this painting, which so the original painting is by Laura Sheridan, and then box art is by Matteo di Diomede. I think that's how you say it. That's what Matteo's box art looks like. It's very pretty. And shortly enough, I'm going to be having a tutorial on my angel, and you're going to be able to see how to do the feathers. I'm hoping to get a tutorial and put it up on my Patreon. I think the first one will be free on my Patreon, but then after that, it's going to be like for patrons. I think that's how we'll do it. I'll just go play by ear, see what happens. Alright, there we go. If I do tutorials, they'll be like at the $5 level so everyone can afford them. And I think that's worth it. $5 for a tutorial. Plus you get access, if I do all the tutorials, you get access to all the other tutorials as well. There we go. So that's our giveaway. Let's work on this base. Yeah, she definitely needs something different here. This green is too green, is what's going on. That's what's bothering me. So I'm going to shift it toward yellow-brown instead. Oh yeah. And I'm just gonna thin, it's because it's oil, I can kind of just do this. Right over the acrylic. As glaze, right? Yeah, it is definitely a cool ass mini for sure. There, that's already better. Look, see, that fits with her much more now. I'm gonna put some Payne's Gray down here where she's sitting so it's darker. So we get that kind of shadowed effect. Okay, so you see how I've got this, and I don't know if you can see, but there's little streaks and brush marks, so I can try to feather this a little bit. It's working. It's hiding the brush marks, if anything. But I'm not fussed if there's brush marks either, because again, I want it to look like a painting a little bit. Let's see. That changed it. Yeah, that did. Like that. Make sure to get the sides. Okay. More natural now. That all goes together. Alright, let's see if we can... Let me see if I can hit this with a hairdryer to dry. That's very shiny. Ooh, and get that cat hair off her. Give me 1 second. Face large. Here we go. Alright. Alright, so it dried a little bit. It's not completely dry still, so it may take a day or so. You can buy different kinds of things that quicken up oils to dry faster. Or like Simon said, you can also, hit it with some, just hit it with some clear coat or whatever, not clear coat, matte coat. And then it'll look good. Okay, I'm gonna do the moon face now overhead. There we go. We're gonna take this off. Hopefully, maybe I can do it without breaking it or getting too much fingerprints. There we go. Where'd my glue go? Oh, there's a piece of sticky in there. Let me take that out. That will make it difficult. There we go. Difficult to glue. Just a little bit. Very nice. Very nice. See, now I can see where I need to go back in and fill that a little bit. Let's see, what can we use? We can use this green color and a little bit of the Payne's gray as well. And just blend that into it. Pretty. I think that's pretty good. I don't need to do too much over here. Just add a little Payne's gray down there. Nice. There's some things on her skin that are still bugging me. We might move. There we go. I like that side. So, okay, I want to show you something. There we go. That works. There. Now it fits. Okay, let me see. I can glue this in then. Isn't that nice? I'm going to, just to add a little bit of that color so that it, very cool. For $5, you pin the sword. Wait, very cool. For $5, can you pin the sword, you think? Enough room? Can I pin the sword? I'm confused, Gary. I like this. You know what bugging me is I need to add some more of this color to the leg over here so that it doesn't feel like it's so off. Uh-oh, something happened to my Streamlabs. What's going on? There we go. There, that's better. So this is similar to the box. Here, let's show you. Let me show you the box art, or sorry, the original painting again, which we need to credit the artist. Give me 1 second. So Dreamstate is $65 unassembled. If you want it assembled, it's $130. That excluded. And then you can get a painted miniature for $800 if you want to do that. By the way, this gal, if you would like her, she will be for sale. I'm not going to charge €800 for mine. Maybe half that. Maybe half that. But I'm going to work on her some more so she's done. But anyway, if you're interested in buying this, let me know, because I'm not going to charge $800 for mine. But especially because I get a little, payment for sponsoring this video anyway. All right. But yeah, I'm going to work on her some more, and if it's something you're interested in, you can contact me. So, shall we do the giveaway? Are you guys interested? Let me see some comments if you want to do the giveaway now. It's been a pretty short stream, but that's okay. We went an hour and a half. That's good. I think you could get away with gluing her to the base. I did glue her to the base. I glued her to the. That's why she's not falling off anymore. Give you anxiety with her potentially falling. Yeah. No, she's ready to go. I do need to work on this leg over here. It's like way too different colored for me to be happy with it. I'm going to work on some of the colors a little bit. Yeah. All right. So someone said yay. We have 15 viewers right now, so that's good. Should we do the giveaway now? Okay. I need to go to the web page. I'm going to close off the web page. Let me do one more paste so that if you here. Go ahead and go to the page. Make sure you're signed up. I just put the link in chat. I'm going to give everybody a little bit of time. Yeah, giveaway sounds good. Hype. Yay, hype. Yes. Yep, draw. Okay, while you guys work on putting your thing in there, are you streaming on? Yes. Well, not regularly. It's when they're sponsored. I do sponsored streams on YouTube now. And I also do at least once a month I stream for my Patreon. Everybody in my Patreon gets a monthly stream. So, even at the $5 level. So, tell me why I should enter. You should enter because you like the motto? How about that? You don't have to enter. But if you like it, before you sign off, can we get a gecko greeting? Yes. Ooh, maybe. I'll see. Let me go ahead and check this giveaway thing here. I need to make sure that I close it. Okay, we're no longer accepting responses. How many did we get? We got 21 responses, so your odds are really, really high. Good. Okay, so now I need to make a spreadsheet. what she's going to do. Did it populate the spreadsheet? It didn't populate the spreadsheet? That's not good. Let me try again. That's not good. I have all the names. I see all the names. I might have to just... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Because I'm going to cut and paste all these names. Somebody entered YouTube channel somehow. Oh, maybe that's why. Oh, they entered their YouTube channel. That's fine. We'll go by that. We'll cut and paste this. 21 responses. Copy. Paste this into my spreadsheet. There we go. Paste. Yes, that worked. Okay, let me check and see who this YouTube channel person is real quick, because that one is interesting. Somebody just typed in their whole link instead of typing in their channel name. Yeah, let me see who that is. Okay, so bear with me. Okay, well, if I get the YouTube channel person, then that's how it is. It's okay if they're sleeping. Don't wake them up. Oh, if that's you, then you didn't figure this out. Okay, easily amused. Easily amused. It's probably you. We'll check the link if it is. It's okay. There's only one person who did it, so if that was you, then that's fine. Okay, so did I get everybody? 23. Somehow we got 23 people? Hold on. Let me double check real quick. It should be 21. Oh, easily amused. I see it. I see you in there. You're fine. That's why we have extra people, I think. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to copy this one more time. I don't know why the thing did not just take it. Here we go. There we go. Copy my spreadsheet. Oh, maybe it did. All right, I'm going to recopy the spreadsheet here. There we go. Okay, easily amused. I see you on here a couple times, so I'm going to erase the extra ones. Okay, that's good. Make sure nobody's entered twice. All right, so there are 22 entries. 22 entries. I'm going to show you guys a random number generator, and then I will, since it's just names, there's no email addresses or anything, so I will show your name. Is that okay? Cool for Patreon offer? Assembling the sword would be with the pinning work. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. When can I join the... Did you not join, Breakful? I'll just copy your name, Breakful, if you didn't already join, and I'll put you on this. It's okay. I'll put you on the spreadsheet, Breakful. I'll enter you for you. Okay. I spelled your name wrong, but that's okay. We know who you are. Okay, 23. Okay, now let me get to a random number generator because we need to put RNG. Here we go. All right, 1 through 23. If the person who's put their channel link instead of their screen name is in there, then I will probably draw again. All right, so now we're going to show my screen to you guys. No, not yet. I entered you. I entered you. Breakful, you're entered. Don't worry. I entered you. So you're on the list. You don't need to do anything else. 1 in 23 chance is a very good odds. Yes, it's really awesome that you guys are here. There's 15 people currently watching. So we'll see who is a winner. Let me double check. It's 23. Yep, 23. Okay, so now I'm going to show my screen. Whip trips. Here we go. Boom. How do I do this? Bear with me. Takes a minute. Here we go. This is it. All right, done. You guys can see my screen, right? There's the list with everybody's name on it. And then, where's my random number generator? Can you see that? Let me shrink this a smidge so that you can see my random number generator. We're going to generate, I don't know why that says 2, but we're going to generate 19. And if we go back over our spreadsheet, number 19 is Catherine Kearns. There we go, Catherine. Yay! Okay. So there we go. And I will do this again. Boom. Catherine, if you are here, it doesn't matter because I got your email address and I can send you info to find out if you are in the chat. If you're not in the chat, I will just email you. But yeah, thank you guys so much. This was really fun. Remember, if you're interested in buying this, send me a message. I don't know what I'm going to charge for her yet, but if I don't get any offers, you might be the one who gets her, because even $100 is more than $0, right? Grats, thank you. All right, everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and do my little ending thingy. There we go. Boom, boom, boom.
Go get your brushes, go get your paint. This is how you do it, the Shoshie way.